Yes, sir! Toronto Raptors news, boys. The Raptors are making trades at the trade deadline. So how do I know this, boys? As we all know, Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell have been in trade talks a lot over this past couple of weeks, and those trade talks have only ramped up over the past couple of days as we get closer to the trade deadline, which is on Thursday, March 25th. So let's get into it, boys. Woj reported that the Raptors have engaged in multiple trade talks with multiple teams for Kyle Lowry and Norman Powell. Separate trades, two separate trades. So Powell and Lowry are not likely to be traded together. They're working on two separate trades. Kevin O'Connor reported from The Ringer, he reported that the front office is split on whether or not they want to keep Lowry for one more final playoff run with Lowry, or if they want to trade him for future assets they can rebuild around with the team. Another thing, Woj reported when it comes to Powell, it's just a matter of which team they're going to trade him to. So Norman Powell, Stormin' Norman, we all love Norm. All Raptors fans love Norm. You're in Jurassic Park, you big up Norm. You already know the vibes. Shout out to my man Norm. We're going to miss you, bro. But Norman Powell is... The front office is just trying to choose which team they're going to trade him to. Let me list off all the teams that we know are interested in Norman Powell according to sources. Dallas Mavericks, Boston Celtics, Detroit Pistons, Brooklyn Nets, Philadelphia 76ers, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Atlanta Hawks. We're hearing trade rumors about these teams for Norman Powell, boys. Next thing I want to share with you guys. As we know, the Raptors are engaged in talks for Lowry to be traded with several teams. Two of the most notable teams are Philadelphia and Miami. The reason for that being is because the Raptors are trying to trade Kyle Lowry to a destination that he prefers to go to. Kyle Lowry will be a free agent next season. He's looking for a 2-year max extension starting at about $25 million per year. The Raptors and Masai Ujiri want to trade Lowry to a destination that he wants to go to. According to news, Kyle Lowry says he's open-minded when it comes to destinations, but his two preferred destinations are Philadelphia and Miami. So the Raptors want future assets as opposed to a final playoff run with Lowry. That's what they're leaning towards. According to Woj, Philadelphia and Miami, they're giving a bit of pushback and they're showing some restraint in the Kyle Lowry trade talks, boys. So what do I mean by that? The two sticking points for Philadelphia and Miami. For Philadelphia, the sticking point is they're unwilling to include Matisse Thybulle in the trade. So the rumored trade from Philly, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer, guys, I've done a lot of research. I don't know if you're taking in all the sources I'm dropping, but you better click the like button right now. I'm putting in a lot of work for you guys. The Philadelphia Inquirer reported that the likely package is Danny Green, Tony Bradley, Mike Scott, Tyrese Maxey, and a draft pick in exchange for Kyle Lowry. The Philadelphia Inquirer seems to believe that could get it done. That's an okay package. I don't know much about Tyrese Maxey. I know he's a young guard that got drafted pretty late in the first round. He had that 139-point game. Other than that, I really don't know much about him. He's definitely not a proven asset, just a young guard with potential. So those are a dime a dozen, honestly. So I'm not too excited about Maxey. For me, I would love to get Maxey and Thybulle in the trade. If I'm the Raptors, you gotta put Thybulle in the trade. Miami's making a big offer. You want to beat out Miami. You want to beat out the other suitors that want Kyle Lowry. Put Thybulle in the trade. You have Ben Simmons. You have Kyle Lowry, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. What else do you need to worry about? I understand if you have Thybulle, you can put him in that lineup and you have a great balanced lineup. But if you want to get Kyle Lowry, you're going to have to give up Thybulle. I really don't see the Raptors trading unless they're willing to give up Maxey and Thybulle. That's just my opinion, boys. So that's the sticking point for the Philadelphia trade. The sticking point for the Miami Heat trade is the Heat are unwilling to include Tyler Hero in the trade. Tyler Hero, we seen him play well in the finals last year. He obviously has a lot of potential. Young guy in the second year of his rookie contract. He still has 2 years left on his rookie deal. The thing is, Miami would rather include Duncan Robinson in the trade than Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is entering free agency this year. He's expecting to make around $20 million per season. I don't know if the Raptors are going to want to pay Duncan Robinson that much money. They would much rather get a guy like Tyler Hero who's still on his rookie deal. So that's a sticking point for the Miami deal. The rumored deal from Miami right now is Duncan Robinson, Precious Achiuwa, Iguodala, Kelly Olynyk, Kendrick Nunn, and a pick. So that's the rumored deal. That deal, I kind of like that deal a bit better than I like the Philadelphia 76ers deal, because I like Precious Achiuwa. I like Kendrick Nunn. I feel like he's more proven than Maxey. Obviously, Maxey has more potential than a guy like Kendrick Nunn, but I like proven assets. That's just me, guys. I don't like guys that might be good. I like guys that have already proven that they are good. Kendrick Nunn is only proven for about 1 to 2 seasons, so it's not much of a big deal compared to Maxey. So I don't know. Maybe Maxey might be the better guy and compared to Kendrick Nunn, but I do like this Miami package. I'm a big fan of Precious Achiuwa. He's not proven either, but I like his potential. So, what does all this news mean for the Raptors, boys? Quick recap. Raptors are going to trade Norman Powell for sure. Raptors are very likely going to trade Kyle Lowry to Miami or Philadelphia. We're going to get a lot of future assets in return. For a Norman Powell deal, what is likely, I think, is going to be like a player, a decent player, a role player, a pick, a first-round pick, and potentially a pick swap or a second-round pick. Because this is exactly the deal that got done for P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker and Norman Powell can both help a playoff team take themselves to the next level. So I think we can expect a similar deal to what the Rockets got for P.J. Tucker. So what does all this mean for the Raptors, boys? It means that the Raptors are about to enter a new era. We're about to enter the post-Lowry era, boys. This is a big deal for us. This has been something in the making ever since we traded DeMar DeRozan. Every single year, we've kind of been heading to building around a new core of OG, who we just extended this offseason, Fred VanVleet, who we just signed to a new free agency contract, and then we got Pascal Siakam, who we signed to a max contract. That is our core right now. We got guys like Chris Boucher in the back. We got guys like Malachi Flynn, who could develop into something. We got Terrence Davis. We got guys like Matt Thomas, Yuta Watanabe. I know the Asian community is going to kill me because I always mess this guy's name up. Yuta Watanabe, is that it? Okay, whatever. I always mess up this guy's name. We got trash-ass Aaron Baines. Hopefully we can include Aaron Baines in some type of deal and get this guy out of here. If not, I'm not really stressing about it. But the Raptors are entering a new era. It started when DeMar got traded. Then Kawhi left. Danny Green left. Serge left. Marc Gasol left. This has been a long time coming, boys. We're entering a new era. We're building for the future. We, right now, is currently constructed. There's no need for us to try and trade to make a final playoff run with Lowry this year. There's no need. We're not on the level of the same top teams in the NBA. We're not in the same, like last year, we could definitely say we were in the top tier of Eastern teams. We were right there with the Celtics, Miami, and the Bucks. This year, the same cannot be said. There's a tiers in the East, and we are not in the top tier. The top tier is the Brooklyn Nets, the Milwaukee Bucks. I would say the top tier is the Brooklyn Nets and Milwaukee Bucks. Right underneath them is the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics. Oh, I forgot the 76ers. The 76ers are in the top tier with the Bucks and the Nets. Then the second tier is the Celtics, the Miami Heat. And the third tier is teams like the Pacers, the Raptors, the Hawks. And then under them is like Hornets, Bulls, etc., the Wizards. So the Raptors are no longer in that top tier of the East. It only makes sense for us to build for the future. Anyways, boys, let me know what your thoughts are on this. A lot of big moves coming for the Raptors at this trade deadline. I'm excited for what the future has to hold for us, boys. Let's go. 6 stand up. We the North, baby. You already know the vibes. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, boys. Have a great day. Peace.